Alrighty, everybody, welcome to what I don't even. I'm so unprepared right now. What episode is this of ours? Hey, is it 12? This is our 12th episode.
Ain't it? We're in week 11, so maybe it's 11 because we did one right before the season started, right?
We did one right before the season started. We're in week 11, so yeah, this is our 12th episode. Man,
Yeah.
it looks like we just had some technical difficulties there. We froze on the screen. I mean, it was an ugly face, dude. Like,
Is it me or
no, it was just everything. I looked really ugly, dude. Like my eyes were like rolled in the back of my head. Like I looked like I just chiefed like a fat, you know. Oh man. All right, dude. What crazy? Once again, dude, I love the NFL. All right.
man? Any given Sunday, right?
Any given Sunday. I mean, if that isn't the truth this season, I don't know what is. Like, and it's you know what? It's kind of crazy. It's almost like that 17th game is now gonna matter, right? I mean,
Like,
like these guys are losing, or teams are losing to teams that they shouldn't be losing. You know what I mean? And it's like the 17th week is gonna 17th game is really gonna matter somewhere.
it's crazy. Like, for example, Dallas beat Philly pretty bad, and then lose to the Broncos, and then Philly beats the Broncos pretty bad. It's like crazy. You never know.
Right? I mean, it's well, same. Well, it's kind of silly, like same like Washington, right? So like Washington beat New Orleans. I'm pretty sure week 2, or no, that was Carolina. Um, but I'm pretty sure Washington beat New Orleans. New Orleans beats Tampa, then Washington beats Tampa. I guess that's not the same analogy as what you were using. So, uh,
But we all understand what you're trying to say.
right. Thanks, man. I appreciate the support
uh,
there. Crazy stuff, man. Do you want to jump through some highs and lows real quick for week 10?
yeah. For my highs, I gotta give it to probably the Cam. Coming in, playing with got a couple of snaps, scored on his first two snaps with touchdowns. I feel like he just lifted that Carolina team up, and if I'm mistaken, he's training to be the starter this coming week. So
Oh,
hey,
he's definitely being the starter, and um, I mean, I'm all for it. They got some really young, talented receivers there that So and then with CMC back,
like,
and they're in the playoff picture right now.
yeah,
Like this might be exactly the spark that they need because their defense isn't bad.
no, they're not. They really are not.
So like this might be the spark that they need. Like you know,
They're the 17th in the playoffs.
they're the seventh seed right now in the. So yeah, I mean, no, I mean I'm all for it. I just think it's I think it's ironic,
Right?
like the irony behind it. Uh, it's
Man,
but they treat him like he's they treat Cam like he's a god there. Like he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. So it's not like he's not welcomed there. You know what I mean? Uh,
oh yeah,
and it's not like it's oh great, here we go. Here's another journeyman quarterback because he's not really a journey. I wouldn't consider his little hiatus in New England as really a journey. So Cam Newton back where he belongs.
But
I'm with you. That's a good high.
what happens to Sam Darnold though? Is he?
Sam Darnold becomes the next Josh McCown. You know, I hate to say it, but Sam Darnold becomes the next Josh McCown.
That sounds about right though.
You know, I don't think he's gonna be. I don't think he's gonna be like I don't think he's gonna be like Rosen Dowda here. You know what I mean? But I think he does become a
play with multiple teams.
Just the journeyman. You know, he probably ends up in Houston next season, right? Or he ends up in Washington. I know Washington's really high on Taylor Heineke, Tyler Heineke, sorry.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's necessarily a franchise quarterback. I mean, is he something that you really want to invest in? He plays with a lot of heart. Like, I'm not taking any of that away from him. You know what I mean? And that was awesome that he goes out there and gets the revenge win, you know, against Tampa Bay. I mean, because he played his ass off in the playoffs last year against Tampa Bay. So I just don't know if, you know, like, yeah, that's great. You know, like the NFL is like this league that it's like you kind of want you want this guy that's got both. You know what I mean? He's got a ton of heart and a ton of skill, and this dude's got a lot of heart. I'm not gonna.
I know. I know what you're trying to say, though.
What are you laughing at me for?
He's like, I don't want to say he doesn't have that much skill, but
yeah, you know, I mean, I'm not here to talk bad about anybody. So,
no, I mean, I can even see Washington drafting a quarterback in the draft too. So, I mean,
this is going to be a big year for quarterbacks too.
I mean, I could see him in Pittsburgh. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is Big Ben's last year.
Yeah, and I wasn't impressed with Mason Rudolph at all.
Yeah.
I mean, that's actually my low this week is that Detroit-Pittsburgh game, dude, because I don't think there's anything uglier than a tie.
I just want to say, what's worse than a loss? A tie.
Yeah. Right?
So, I agree.
I mean, I think it's the third column is the ugliest column. Ties there's just no room for them, dude. There's no room for them in the league at all.
I wish they would change that rule. Like, that's one of the rules that needs to be changed.
You know what I mean? You play a 10-minute quarter and then you go into, I don't care, a kicking competition, you know,
like college football.
Or just do it like college football, yeah.
Start at the 30 or the 25 and drive.
You're super big into college football. I'm not. Like, I used to think that the college football overtime was kind of like, it's just a lot. You know what I mean? Because
and then, like, if you like say both teams, I think it's like the fourth or maybe the third or fourth overtime, they keep scoring touchdowns. Then you have to go for 2-point conversions. There's no more like
right. So I mean, there's no room for
winner.
Yeah, there has to be a winner, and I'm just kind of upset because like my picks last week, dude, I picked Detroit to beat Pittsburgh, and that's before I even knew that's before I even knew Ben was on the COVID list, right? So then all of a sudden, man, I was like in your face, Vegas, like, you know what I mean? Like, I was all over that. I knew. And they still couldn't come out with the win.
And that was a sloppy game too.
Yeah, so like, and then I don't know. There's just so that's my low for the week, dude. For week 10, there's no room for ties in the league. There's not. It's, you know, these guys are the best athletes at what they do. There's no room for a tie. So, Man, I really loved your high, dude. The Cam Newton thing.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I did. I mean, my high, my high for the week was just like, you know, those top tier teams kind of bouncing back. You know, Dallas, Buffalo, uh,
Chiefs.
the Chiefs. Yeah, dude. My goodness gracious. Did you watch that game?
Yeah, I did.
Like, I mean, that's probably the toughest thing about doing this job, you know, is that I don't get to watch all the games. And, like, granted, I used to kind of, you know, I used to harp on these analysts, and I get it. It's tough to watch every game, dude.
Right?
It is super tough to watch every game. You know, I do what I can with it. But yeah, I mean, I watched that game, and I don't know what Vegas is gonna do, man. Like Vegas they have a good defense. I think Max Crosby is super talented defensive end. You know, their rookie over there. The rookie corner is playing really, really well.
For the Raiders?
Yeah, for the Raiders. But they dude, they're missing the deep threat of Henry Ruggs. Like, Henry Ruggs just added an extra dimension to that defense that Zay Jones cannot replace.
No.
And I think it's really hurting them. But on the flip side, I mean, they couldn't cover Tyreek Hill at all.
No, that dude is just, he's so fast, man.
He's so fast, but like, how do you stop him? By jamming him and playing two, or, you know, and playing two deep safeties on him. Like, you just take away those big plays, and
I
Vegas didn't really come after him with that. So, but you want to jump into the picks for this week?
Yeah, I'm ready.
We'll kind of discuss week 10, you know, as we're going through it, you know.
I mean, last week you did pretty good. You jumped 2 games ahead of me.
I did, everybody.
So
Look
congratulations
on
that.
I was just rewatching one of the takes from last week, and I was down 4 games at one point on you.
Yeah.
Or from you. I was down 4 games, and in the past 2 weeks I've jumped up 2 on you. God, if I was a betting man, dude.
You're on fire right now.
Right? Jesus, man. Anyone watching, take my picks. You'll win a lot of money. I get 1%. That's what I want. That's all I want. 1%. I need to buy some new RAM for my computer so we can keep doing this show.
That's pretty good.
Oh, man. All right, dude. So to kick off my little, I'm actually, so we got Thursday night game is New England at Atlanta. I'm actually going to take Atlanta here. And it's Atlanta's offense is good. Like, they're good. They're good. They just, you know, if you get poor play from Matt Ryan, there's really no room to capitalize on it. But my gut is telling me, dude, Atlanta's home. Crazy things happen on primetime on primetime. And I'm going to take Atlanta. Here. I think is this Mac Jones' first primetime game too? I mean, you can't really say. I guess, you know, playing in Alabama gets primetime games all the time, so.
I think it is though.
But I've been saying it like week in, week out now here for the last couple of weeks, and like, man, New England is scary. Dude, they're playing the best complementary football right now. They're running the ball well. They're getting They're getting Harris back this week. Stevenson, the rookie running back, had a huge week last week. Mac Jones is playing great. Josh McDaniels is doing such a good job of honing in on his skill sets. Again, he's not making big time throws. He's being smart with the football. Yep. And he doesn't have to make big time throws because that defense is playing great. The defense is playing out of its mind. In the AFC West, you have like point differential right now. You have Buffalo at number 1 and New England's at number 2 now. Yeah, they're just playing. The defense is playing great. But yeah, I don't know.
Taking Atlanta.
I'm taking Atlanta on a hunch, dude.
So New England's won 5 of the last 6 games, where their only losses against Dallas in that overtime.
Yeah.
Like you say, New England's pretty scary right now. I feel like they go in Atlanta and they're going to win again. So I'm gonna.
Cool. We're starting off the picks hot this week.
Right?
No, I knew you weren't going to take New England. You're not as crazy as I am.
But it's been working in your way the past couple of weeks.
Oh, don't. It'll all catch up with me, dude. Everything always does.
All right, so I got that one. All
right. Indianapolis at Buffalo.
Man.
Go ahead. I'll let you take the reins here.
Jonathan Taylor has been on a tear. But Buffalo's defense has been playing pretty solid. Josh Allen, him and Diggs.
I'm sorry, all right? Like, I don't mean to go fanboy on you here, but like they got the number 1 defense like across the board, dude. I think the only thing that they're not number 1 in is sacks.
I didn't say they were bad. I said they were solid.
You said they're playing pretty good. Pretty good.
Man,
they're phenomenal, dude.
Right, but hold on one second. I'm going to take the Bills. But what I'm trying to say is the teams that has a high scoring offense, like the Chiefs and the Titans, they gave up over 20 points in both of them games. The rest of the teams that don't have a good offense, they don't give up points. So, it all determines on, who they're playing. And I think, the Colts, they have pretty good offense, but it depends on how Carson plays. But I still think Buffalo wins this game.
I think I'm going to take the Bills here too. I actually got. Did I say this last week? I got yelled at. My wife totally yelled at me when I took Jacksonville. She thinks I was like the ultimate jinx there.
Well, you got to win.
I did, right? But no. If I take anybody over the Bills ever again, dude, I'm going to be calling you up, dude. I'm going to need a place to stay. All right?
Take New England over the Bills.
I might, dude. Maybe not the Monday night game, but the Week 16 game or the Week 17 game in Foxborough. I just might. So I'm going to take the Bills here. I like the Bills at home. Their run defense, even you take away Derrick Henry's 72-yard run,
right?
They shut down Derrick Henry. They did. So really, like you said, I think it's going to come down to Carson Wentz and how Carson Wentz can perform. He's been playing really good, but I don't know, man. The Bills, dude, that the defense is so good. I think they got 9. Where is the?
They got 2 shutouts.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, like you said though, I mean that was the one shutout was against Miami. The one shutout was against Houston. That was Miami coming in with Jacoby Brissett off the bench, right? Like, um, the Bills have 15 interceptions on the year. They're number one in interceptions. Um, they got nine forced fumbles. Yeah, they're third in rushing right now. Rushing defense. I mean, yeah, dude. I'm gonna take the Bills. I'm gonna say Josh Allen in the offense. Put the pedal to the metal, or put the pedal to the floor, and really just force Carson Wentz to put the ball downfield, dude. And I don't think Jonathan Taylor's gonna be a big factor in this game. I really don't. So, all right. Now that I got that out of the way, this is a good matchup here. Washington football team, Carolina Panthers. Ron Rivera returning back to Carolina. I don't think they played last year. However, yeah, I mean, as great as Washington played against Tampa, I think losing Chase Young is big. Cam Newton's a big physical quarterback.
Yep.
I'm going to take Carolina here.
I'm going to take Carolina also. I just think they're riding the momentum with Cam and everything right now, and it's a home game. So yeah, I'm sticking with Carolina.
Yeah. Baltimore and Chicago.
Oh man, who did was Chicago on a bye last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still taking Baltimore.
Yeah, me too. I think it's a big bounce back game for them. Detroit at Cleveland. Is Cleveland like a dumpster fire right now, or
I don't know. Like,
was that OBJ stuff just super, distracting for them, or is Kevin Stefanski, is he just is that offense that predictable now? Is Baker Mayfield good? Right? Was OBJ's dad right or what? Like,
I mean, from that New England game, he was like he was 11 for 21 for 73 yards, 1 touchdown and 1 interception. Like, I know he got hurt in that game, but man,
I mean, he's been playing hurt all season. Like, nothing against his, his toughness, like,
right.
But
also,
this Detroit ride that you're talking about, like riding momentum here.
But tie.
Does Detroit ride their tie, their momentum? Right? Is it? Are we taking baby steps here? You know what? Maybe this week they win by a last-minute field goal, and then next week they win by a touchdown or something. You know what I mean? Like, maybe
baby steps, right?
Baby steps, I'm
gonna go Cleveland. I think Nick Chubb will be back.
Where's the box score from?
I do want to give a shout out though. Jacoby Myers scored his first NFL touchdown last week.
Hey, way to go, Jacoby!
Yeah. How about that? So that was pretty cool.
I'm gonna take Detroit. I'm gonna take Detroit until these guys win. Damn it!
Like, let's see what Detroit's. So they have Chicago, Minnesota, Denver, Arizona, Falcons, Seattle, and Green Bay.
But you try to look at their playoff picture. They're not making the playoffs, dude.
I'm trying to see if they can win a game this year.
They will this week against Cleveland.
I don't think it is.
Najee Harris had 133 yards rushing, I think, against them.
Did he?
Yeah, I was trying to. I wanted to find the box score. I'm pretty sure. Cade chimes in. Cade says Baker's never been good, just okay.
True.
And it's kind of goes back to my original take at the beginning of this, like when we started this thing. Baker Mayfield's like the Phillip Rivers of this time, like.
That's like right on cue, man. Like he is the Phillip Rivers. Man, play style and all. So Najee had 105 yards rushing.
Yeah, maybe it was 130 something all purpose.
Yeah, but he had 28 receiving.
Yeah, 133 yards all.
So I with Nick coming back, I just think Cleveland in that run game will be too much for Detroit. So how about Tennessee and Houston?
I'm gonna take Tennessee. Like,
I thought you were going to take the trap game.
I mean, it is definitely a trap game, dude. It's got trap game written all over it.
Right.
But I'm gonna take Tennessee.
I
mean, it's kind of like the way that's going, dude. The number one seed for the AFC is like fluctuated week in, week out. Like, I think.
Like who's worse, Houston or Detroit?
Houston. I mean, I know Houston I think Houston has one win.
Yeah, that was week 1.
Right.
I'm gonna go Tennessee too. I just think their offense is just too good, and they have a good enough defense to stop that horrible offense they have too. So,
49ers at the Jags.
So the Niners just came off that big one against the Rams.
Oh my God, was that a big? I mean, dude.
Like Garoppolo looked pretty good. Debo's having a hell of a season, man. Debo Samuel's
having great season. I still don't think Garoppolo's
the long-term solution, not at all.
No, I mean, luckily for them, he had a good game.
Yeah, but something's telling me, man, Jacksonville, for some reason, I can't do it. Like, I mean, Jacksonville almost came back against the Colts. Yeah, I'm going to take the Niners.
Niners, me too. Green Bay at Minnesota.
So Aaron Jones got hurt. He's out 1 to 3 weeks with an MCL sprain. AJ Dillon came in, filled the role He looked awesome. But this is the division game, and they always play each other pretty tough. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Aaron Rodgers right now with this game. You want to go to Minnesota,
I
don't you?
am. I'm gonna go Minnesota.
I know.
I'm gonna go Minnesota. Even with everything that came up with Dalvin Cook last week,
He still played though.
he still played. He played great. He didn't seem like his game was distracted at all.
Right.
Justin Jefferson is, he's a stud there. Kirk Cousins is playing really well right now. Green Bay has a good secondary, but something just tells me that like Minnesota's been like this all season. You know what I mean? Super close. Like all five, I think only one out of their five losses there is actually a two-score or more type thing. Like they've been in every game that they've played, and their defense is really starting to play really well.
No, every loss has been by 7 points or less.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm thinking Minnesota's going to just start clicking here, and yeah,
That's crazy.
I'm going to take Minnesota at home. I like Minnesota at home.
So that's 1, 2. That's 3 games.
Oh man. We got a really exciting matchup here between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. This is a battle for last place in the AFC East.
Oh man, this is a coin toss for me.
I know I'm literally about to flip a coin here.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take the veteran QB Joe Flacco.
You gonna take Flacco?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Tua.
Yeah, it's still a toss up, but I'm gonna go with the veteran.
Tua came in against Tua. Jacoby Brissett started that game. Tua came in.
What, last week?
Yeah, against Baltimore, and he looked pretty good. I still think, his release, dude. Like, I'm not some quarterback guru here, but I don't know if it's because he's left-handed, but his release just looks so slow, man. Like Michael Vick was a left-handed quarterback.
Yeah.
His release didn't look that slow to me. But they're also like two different types of players too. So maybe
Like a Steve Young type.
so I would put
Isn't
Vic,
he left-handed though?
yeah, Steve Young was left-handed. I would put Vic under the category of Steve Young more than I would Tua.
Or Mark Brunell?
Yeah, Mark Brunell was the other lefty. I don't think there was that many lefty. I think with Phil Simms was a lefty.
Yeah, I can't think of.
Right. That's what, like, I don't know, man. His release just looks so slow. Saints and the Eagles. I think the Saints are getting Alvin Kamara back. I think he's coming back this week.
He is, and also Philly's getting Miles Sanders back.
Yeah.
So but Boston Scott and what's his name, Kenneth Gainwell, they both look pretty good. And Devonta Smith has been turning it on here lately too. I'm gonna go Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Philly at home too. This is a great matchup, actually. Cincy at Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Because both teams started off super hot, man, and just, I don't. Is 3-0 considered hot?
Yeah. It depends on who you play.
You know. I don't even think.
Bengals didn't start out 3-0 though.
Yeah, they did.
No, they lost to Chicago in the second week.
They did. All right. Uh,
But the Raiders started out 3-0. They beat Baltimore.
yeah, they beat
That crazy
Baltimore.
Monday night game.
Crazy Monday night game, overtime winner to Zay Jones.
Yep.
I'm gonna take Cincy here though, coming off the bye. I think Cincy's coming off the bye.
Yeah, they are. I'm taking Cincy too.
This is my game of the week right here. Dallas at the Kansas City.
Right. Man, I'm gonna say shootout. Like, man, like a.
I don't know if it's gonna be a shootout, dude.
Nah, it's gonna be a shootout.
I mean, I think you see a lot of ground game. I think you see a lot of ground game from Dallas, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I think you put the ball downfield just enough to keep them. You know.
You got to keep Kansas City's offense off the field,
Right?
because when they're on the field, that secondary is going to get eaten up. Like, they might intercept some passes, but they're going to give up some plays. I really want to go Dallas, but I think Kansas City is going to win this game.
Mark these words right here. November 17th, 2021 at 9:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Fitz takes Dallas over Kansas City.
You like Dallas in this game, huh? I do too. But I just huh?
Kate thinks Diggs is gonna get a pick.
Oh, I do too.
I think Diggs is also gonna get fucking roasted too.
Like, I wonder. Hold on, let me see. So yeah, he's on the same side with Hill is. Yeah, he's going to give up close.
They move. Hill.
Yeah, I know he's all over the field, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna put Diggs on Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking Dallas too. I think they can hang, and like you say, what was that for?
Oh, that's just now I don't feel bad. Like if I get a loss, like you'll take a loss too. So.
Well, I don't want them to lose though.
I'm pretty sure Kansas City's favored still, aren't they? They're home.
Yeah, they are. 2.5.
Sunday. So we got Arizona at Seattle. Kyler Murray's.
Like, this is a toss-up because if Murray plays, I want Arizona. If he doesn't, I want Seattle.
Well,
I know.
Yeah, make a decision here. I'm taking Arizona regardless.
I mean, he has a leg injury. Is it like, do you know how bad it is by any chance?
Well, it's an ankle injury. And the report came out today that he's feeling pretty good about it. So I'm thinking that he plays, and I'm taking Arizona. These NFC West teams always just play each other super tough, and
yeah, I'm going into this game thinking he's playing, so I'm gonna take Arizona too.
Yeah,
but if he doesn't, man, yeah, I'm taking Arizona.
Pitt at Pittsburgh at the Chargers.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take LA again. Like it seems like every time I take them, they lose though. But I just the way I don't know if Big Ben's playing, but Mason Rudolph, like you say, you taking Pittsburgh,
No, I'm taking the Chargers.
and then you got Tampa Bay at the Giants.
Yeah, I'm going to take Tampa Bay.
Same.
It's Giants at Tampa Bay.
Yeah. Brady on Monday night. Yeah. So what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 games that are different.
It's good, man. I'm going to go up, 4 wins on you.
And it all starts tomorrow.
All right. We're gonna jump into some. We're gonna jump into something real quick.
What up?
I feel like we need to lighten up. I feel like we need to liven up the show a little bit. All right. I'm feeling like you and I are kind of out of it today. So we're going to jump into some 2-minute will, all right?
Oh, my God.
Just because I wanted to.
I
just wanted to get some laughs out of here, right?
Oh, goodness.
So.
It's still in a work in progress, you know.
I know. I gotta get the clock here available here. So we're just gonna eyeball 2 minutes here. So basically, you got to get. You're starting on the 20. You're starting on the 20. You got to score a touchdown. Every question you get right, you get a first down. All right.
All right.
Who was the first running back taken in the 2017 draft?
Like, Jesus. I don't even know who was.
You're about to get sacked, bro.
Like, what was that? Like, 4. I have no clue, man.
All right.
What's the answer?
Saquon Barkley.
Jeez. All right, I got you.
Right, second down. Who led the league in passing in 2019?
Patrick Mahomes.
No. Oh, maybe. Hold on.
I was gonna say Drew Brees, but
Jameis Winston.
that's when he had 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions.
It sure is, dude. I was gonna give you a hint. I was gonna be like, this dude's gonna do a 30 for 30. Legit.
Oh,
Oh man. All right.
0 for 2.
All right. We'll give you this wide receiver was selected in the 2017 draft. So I'm going to give you a first down because Barkley was taken in the 2018 draft.
All right, so
There, we moved you up the field a little bit. All right.
So 2017.
2017 draft. This wide receiver was selected 5th overall out of Western Michigan.
Corey Davis.
Oh, shit. You're moving up the field, dude.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. In 2016, this wide receiver led the league in receptions.
2016.
2016 season, this wide receiver led the league in the league in receptions.
Jeez. Can I get a hint? Like the team?
Pittsburgh University.
Oh, Larry Fitzgerald.
Damn, that was an easy one, dude. All right, man, you're cruising.
Field goal range.
You're about to score. All right, let's find one more. Let's find. Okay, I feel like you thrive on the college stuff, right? So I'm gonna keep it going. We want to let you score this time. Let's go way back. This quarterback was the first quarterback selected in the 2014 draft out of University of Central Florida.
Central Florida?
Yeah, UCF.
And what year?
2014. What are you looking at? Are you cheating over there, bro?
No, I'm looking at the year. I mean,
it's 2021, dude. Like,
seven. And he was the number 1 overall?
No, he was the first quarterback selected.
Oh, okay.
I'm just telling you, man, if this was 2 minutes, like...
I know, right? I don't even know. UCF?
Yeah. Are you giving up?
Yeah, I don't know.
Blake Bortles.
Should have known that.
All right.
That's a pretty good question, though.
I'm not trying to go back too far here. So, this is a good one. No, it's not. All right. This cornerback out of North Alabama University led the league in interceptions in 2019.
North Alabama?
Mm-hmm.
What NFL team plays for?
I don't know. That's gonna give it away.
Oh, it won't.
In 2019, he played for the Tennessee Titans.
I still don't know. Kevin Byard?
No. Janoris Jenkins.
Oh, you know what? He used to play for Florida, and then he got in trouble and transferred to North Alabama.
Look
Should
at
have
you.
known that.
Look at you. All right. This is it. This is for the win.
All right.
In 2015, in 2015, this quarterback was the second overall. No, that's too easy. In 2015, the Chicago Bears selected the Chicago Bears with the 7th overall pick selected a wide receiver out of the Big 12. What was his name?
Kevin White.
All right, congratulations.
Mountaineers.
Congratulations, you won the championship. You did. You took your team to the Super Bowl.
It only took 10 minutes instead of 2 minutes.
That's 10-minute, 2-minute drill. I don't know, man. I just felt like we had to liven it up a little bit, dude. I feel like we're dragging ass tonight, you know? Look how big I made you. You see how big I made you on there?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's pretty good.
Let's talk about some mid-season awards, dude.
All right.
Who is your league MVP right now mid-season?
I'm gonna say Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
He like I know he had they lost this past Thursday, but the dude is carrying Baltimore on their back. He's running the ball, he's throwing the ball, he's come from behind 3 times that were more like double digit behind. So I mean, I think Lamar is the midseason MVP for me.
Yeah. I'm going to go out on a limb here because I know it doesn't ever happen. And this is kind of where, this is where I butt heads with, league voting and all that stuff. I get it. The quarterback is the most valuable player to a team, right? It's the most important position to a team. It really is. They're the general out there. Everything, the defense reacts to them. The defense reacts to the quarterback play as much as the offense does. If your quarterback's not getting done, your defense isn't going to come out there and, your defense isn't going to, they're going to lose, momentum or whatever. But I actually really want to, we are halfway through, just over halfway point, right? Everyone's about played 9 games. 9 games. I'm actually going to say Cooper Kupp as the league MVP, dude. The dude's over 1,000. He's over 1,100 yards receiving on the year already.
No, he's tearing up defenses, man.
And then, do you know, Cooper Kupp's, well, I guess he really doesn't have a story. He's coming out of Eastern Washington University.
Yep.
Selected in the 3rd round. I think he's just. I just think his story. He's just proof that there's so much more talent in the draft than the 1st round. I think 1st round is. I think it's so overrated, man. I really do. I did that breakdown a couple of weeks ago where quarterbacks drafted in the 1st round to win the Super Bowl is equivalent to quarterbacks that are either taken in later rounds or free agents. You know what I mean? Or
right.
Or undrafted free agents. It's 50-50. So yeah, I'm gonna take Cooper Kupp, man. The guy is on pace to go over 2,000 yards receiving. The last wide receiver that we had do that was Calvin Johnson, Megatron, right?
Megatron, Hall of Famer.
Isn't it
Now,
crazy? I mean, like in our life, I say it like, I mean, we're still young guys, but like, I watched, I watched his career start and finish, and now he's in the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
and it just kind of feels like, I mean, same with, I don't know. I was young when Peyton Manning started. Uh,
I wasn't.
but I mean, but then you're like history wise, right? I mean,
Yeah.
like Tom Brady, like we're watching Tom Brady like write history right now. You know what I mean? Like, and that's cool and exciting. And as far as I'm concerned, that guy can do whatever the hell he wants to in this league for however long he wants to. I mean,
Oh, right.
I'm not even. At one point, I was like super bitter towards the guy, and I think I was more or less bitter towards the New England Patriots. You know, like much of the league was. You know, like I mean, come on, like they're the definition of a dynasty. Uh, but he is, man, he's exciting. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take Cooper Kupp, dude. Like he's putting up numbers that nobody else is putting up right now.
Well, I would have stuck with Derrick Henry if he didn't if he
Oh,
didn't get
dude, me too. Absolutely,
so
absolutely. I mean,
like
Derrick Henry didn't play. You know, he didn't play for 2 weeks, and he was still the league leading rusher. Like, come on, you know.
he was having an amazing year.
So, and it just sucks, man. I mean, he might have done it. He might have had the single season rushing
Yep.
record this year. Like, and it just sucks. It's one of those things that the what ifs type thing. So, uh,
What
defensive
about your
defensive
yeah?
MVP.
Hold on one second. I got to see if this guy had any sex last week.
I feel like you're gonna say Devin White.
No.
No, all right.
So he did have one sack. So I'm gonna go with TJ Watt with 12.5 sacks right now.
You're not gonna go after your boy Diggs, man, leading the league with interceptions. He's gonna get votes.
Oh, no doubt. I
He's
mean, yes, interceptions helps the game, helps the defense, so the offense can get the ball back.
but
But
his
when you give up big plays, it's like
right.
cancel each other out. So I'd rather not give up any plays and with zero interceptions.
That's kind of where I'm at with like. Well, I kind of made a case back in like 2000 or back 2017. Tre'Davious White and Marshawn Lattimore were the two top, rookie defensive
Right.
players, and Marshawn Lattimore had like 9 interceptions, but I felt like he gave up big plays, whereas Tre'Davious White didn't give up big plays, but he also didn't have these big interceptions either. I think he had like 5 on the year.
To him more often.
What's that?
Like if you give up plays, you're going to be thrown at more.
Right, which
You have more opportunities to intercept the ball.
Exactly. See, now you're starting to think the way that I do, man. Like stats are inflated, dude. Like,
so I mean, as much as I like Diggs, I mean, I'm a Cowboys fan and everything. It's just I'd rather give up 0 big plays and 0 interceptions than have what 8, I think he has 8, but he's given up the most yards to wide receivers.
yeah.
So
Who's your rookie of the year?
offensive or defense?
Offensive rookie of the year.
Jamar Chase.
I think it's gonna go to Mac Jones.
Think so? Well, yeah. Now, I mean, the way New England's looking in the last 5 games. So yeah.
I got a really interesting theory. Do you think if Travis Etienne didn't get hurt, do you think that Jacksonville's offense would be performing better. Because, like, James Robinson, like, I mean, we did the math a couple weeks ago. Like, he's accounting for, like, you know, or he's on the field for 90% of their snaps.
Yeah, I want to say it was like 95%. Yeah.
Yeah, like.
No, I still think they'll be the same the way they are.
I'm excited to see Travis Etienne and what he does. I mean, I'm curious to see if Urban Meyer's even in that position next year.
Right.
So, all right, cool. I just want to,
Hold on.
Huh?
I was going to go with my rookie defensive.
Oh. Hey, CJ, what's your rookie defensive?
The linebacker from Dallas, Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons, yeah, Micah Parsons having himself a great year, man. He's he fits that role perfect, honestly. I was kind of mocking Dallas when they drafted him just because they continuously draft linebackers and struggle with linebackers, but he's a very hybrid player. And,
right.
And he's playing that role really well over there for him.
Like he plays linebacker and defensive end, so
yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty happy too.
But all right, man. So that's it. I mean, everybody, thanks for tuning in. It's this week's show. So we're not gonna have a show next week.
Yeah, I will. I'll be out of town, so
CJ's out of town.
But we'll still make our picks before the week 14. I mean, week 14 before next Thursday.
Yeah, maybe we'll.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll just do one offline. It would be really cool if everybody who's tuning in joined our Discord, and it would be kind of fun if I just did a show with a bunch of viewers chiming in.
There you go.
So if you're listening, if you're watching, click the link below in the description, join our Discord, and then we can communicate through there. And if you guys want to maybe just cycle through some users, some viewers, and get some fans' opinions out there, I'd be up for doing a show, by myself if I had you guys chiming in. So, it's interesting. Let me know what you guys think. Join the Discord, and we can figure it out. We can work out the kinks. So, but again, thanks for tuning in this week, and we'll see you guys next time.
Until next time.
I totally messed up that closing statement there. Jesus. I love just going with the flow, dude. I really do.